say you see by the dawn's early light, for the ramparts we watched was so gallantly gleaming.
So, I've gotten back from America. I spent 2 weeks in Texas. Had 2 amazing weeks in Texas. If you're not familiar with it, I live in Sweden. I went to visit some friends and have some fun, and I had a wonderful, wonderful time in Texas. Texas Frightmare Weekend was incredible. Met a lot of celebrities, and I got some cool signatures. So I wanted to share some of the stuff I picked up in America with you, and I'll start with the signatures. First up, the one and only Chris Sarandon signed this. Not for me, he actually signed this for my sister. Figured if I'm going to get one signature from Chris Sarandon, because they can be quite expensive, it will be for my sister, because she's really the big Jack Skellington fan. So I got him to sign this picture here to Sandra. Chris Sarandon, Jack Skellington. He was just the most incredible, humble man you could ever meet. Got a photo with him, which you'll see right now. Very, very cool guy. Just a lot of fun to meet him. He was very gracious. My friend Justin got a Fright Night picture signed by him as well. There you go. Very, very cool. And then we have the lovely Caroline Munro. Some of you may know her from The Spy Who Loved Me, but I know her primarily from Maniac, of course. The original Maniac. The remake with Elijah Wood is fantastic as well. But there you go. To you, Robin Love, Caroline Munro. She was incredibly nice, just the most wonderful woman you could ever speak to. There she is, looking quite gorgeous. She was just incredible. We spoke to her, I think, at 4 occasions, and we talked for about 15 minutes each, every time. It was just so nice to meet someone who was European, and we really, really hit it off. She was such a wonderful person, and I was so glad to meet her. Here's a photo of me with her. It was a little blurry, but she was just so pleasant to speak to. Incredible woman. Turning this around, we have another beautiful horror lady. Marilyn Burns herself. Yes, indeed, from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The very first original movie. There you go, to Marilyn Burns. It says, Pleasant Dreams, I believe. Marilyn Burns, Sally Hardesty. She's on that one with. She just looked so tired, poor thing. You know, Marilyn Burns is getting on in years, and I really felt bad for her. But it seemed like she had a very nice time at the convention. You know, she met a lot of people and she had fun. But she was so tired by the point I met her. I met her first at Saturday evening, and then again at Sunday, middle of the day. But she was so tired by that point that she was hardly smiling. So my friend Justin played a little prank, just made a little funny face, and got us both to smile. So here's the photo with me and Marilyn Burns. Very, very sweet lady. She was wonderful to talk to. And then we have Nick Castle, the original Shape, Michael Myers himself. I saw this photo twice, once at his table and once away from it. I thought it was an incredible still. I'd actually never seen this particular still before, just an incredible photo. I knew that was going to be the one. I got a photo taken with him. There you go, there's Nick Castle. And when he signed this, he asked, do you want anything else with it? And I said, how about the Shape? And there you go, he signed it with the Shape. Incredibly nice, humble man as well. Very, very cool. I made him smile. I asked him, how does it feel to be an action figure? He said he was happy about that, I think. And here we go. Here's Ted White, of course. Jason himself from Friday the 13th Part 4. This is a custom image. I printed this out. I actually scanned it from these from Crystal Lake Memories, all these photos, and sort of put them together quickly in Photoshop. He was incredibly impressed with these photos. He had some of these, but I don't think he had all of these. But he liked it quite a lot, so we ended up emailing it to him. We actually got his personal card, which was just fantastic. He was so nice. I spoke to him for a good long while. Said he was still friends with Tom Savini, who was also at the convention. They would speak every now and again. Also asked him about the scene where he grabs little Tommy, Corey Feldman, through the window. And he said in the first scene that was a double for Tommy. In the rest of them it was actually Corey Feldman himself. But Ted White did pretty much all the stunts, all the stuff you see Jason doing in that movie. Very, very impressive. He was actually born in Texas. Quite the gentleman. So nice to meet him. And here's a photo with the man. There you go. to Robin, Ted White, Jason 4. He signed it. Incredible. I actually started with him on Friday because I figured if I can meet Ted White, then I can meet pretty much anyone. I also ran into Ari Lehman. Here's a photo with him. He was incredible, very funny guy. I actually met him twice, and he was just so cool, you know. Promoting first Jason, just being awesome. He was incredible. I also got a signature from Kitty Corvette, beautiful lady. There were quite a lot of beautiful ladies at the convention. I chose Kitty Corvette. She had some fantastic photos, and I made her sign this one for me. Thank you so much, Kitty. You were lovely. Okay, so those were all my convention photos, all the loot from that stuff. I did meet some other people as well. I'll show you some photos right here. We were also at Hastings quite a few times. I love Hastings stores. They're incredible. They have all the stuff we don't have in Sweden. Comic books, albums, movies, figures, you name it. Just the most incredible store in the universe. And I was able to pick up 2 comic books there. Absolutely perfect. It's both issues of The Dark Tower, The Gunslinger, Shimi's Tale. It's actually quite incredible. There was a young lady who worked at the store in Brownwood, Texas. I found this issue number 2 out of 2 of Shimi's Tale. Of course I picked it up immediately. I love The Dark Tower. I have all the hardcovers to date. I'm a huge Stephen King fan, and she was a Stephen King fan as well. And I asked her if they had issue 1 by chance. Unfortunately they did not have it at Hastings. But she recommended another comic book store, just like a short car drive away. So we went and checked it out, and there you go. They had Shimi's Tale issue 1. Very, very rare these days. I was so happy to pick this up. We don't even have a fraction, I mean not even a percentage of the comic books in Sweden that they have in America. And we certainly do not store them in these very nice protective plastic sheets as well. I think that's fantastic. You know, it's just such a different culture. So cool. But these are very, very good. If you haven't been able to pick up Shimi's Tale, then don't fret. There will be a hardcover called Dark Tower Last Shots, and it will include both issues of Shimi's Tale and more. So look for that one in, I think, like September, October, sometime like that. But very, very cool stuff. I'm so glad to have these. I've read them once carefully, but I will keep these wrapped in plastic. So glad to have these. If you guys want to see all the other hardcovers, I have all the Marvel hardcovers for the Dark Tower. Let me know, and I will be sure to make a video about those as well. And last but not least, I saw one movie at Hastings. They have an incredible array. I mean, thousands of movies at Hastings, far more than we have in the little town of Skellefteå in Sweden. But I only saw one that I was able to pick up because it was region free. It was very limited. It's rare these days, and I just knew I had to have it because I wanted this for a long time, and I believe it's pretty much sold out on Amazon. It's a collector's edition of Watchmen. Yes, indeed, sir. Came across this at a Hastings store. I was like, holy crud, they have this at Hastings? I thought it was sold out by now, but apparently it isn't. 60 bucks for this set. Not the most cheap thing in the world, but I think it was well worth every cent. Check out this lenticular cover here. Just incredible stuff. It reverts back to all the original characters from the graphic novel. And this box here contains all things Watchmen. Literally everything you could ever want that's Watchmen related is in this set. Just fantastic. Unfortunately, I had to mail this to myself from America to Sweden. And they were supposed to put a you know, a fragile sticker on the box, but I guess they didn't, because this box is unfortunately pretty messed up. It's torn in several spots here. I'll show you what I mean. Look at the top edge here is broken, so it's ripped pretty much all the way across there. Same thing with both of the bottom edges. This is supposed to be solid, and so is this one. Very unfortunate. I'm not happy about that, but maybe I'll be able to put it back together somehow. I think it's because of the hardcover book that's in here that's been bouncing around, unfortunately. There you go. It's all right. I mean, the stuff works. It's all in good condition. It's just the box that's torn up. So still, it kind of sucks though, you know. Let's have a look at this thing. The box itself has nothing on the back. It's just plain black box. Watchmen in yellow on all sides, I believe. Yes, sir. Warner Brothers logo. The thing I love about Warner Brothers on Blu-ray is that they usually go for region free. If not region free, then at least both region A and B releases, and I think that's fantastic. It comes with this sleeve here. Comes off. It's not attached in any way, I think. So you may want to get rid of this, but if you really want to hold on to it, then let's have a look at it. Ultimate Cut and original graphic novel in one complete set. Got Watchmen, the Ultimate Cut. That's one of the prime reasons I had to get this set. The Ultimate Cut is sold out, and this is pretty much the only way to get it now, unless you want to pay top dollar for it. One Blu-ray disc with bonus features, the complete Watchmen motion comic on Blu-ray, the original theatrical cut on DVD, and then of course you got the full graphic novel in this set as well. We're gonna open it up now and have a look. Okay, so it's supposed to be solid box. Mine is obviously not. Gotta be careful with this thing. Incredible lenticular cover here, love it. Folds up just like that. There you go. Tales of the Black Freighter. And here we have it. This is the actual graphic novel. The entire graphic novel in a beautiful edition. I actually have a Swedish version of this already. I've had it for quite some time. My mother gave it to me. You know, most mothers will actually give you like the Lord of the Rings or the Hobbit or something and say, hey, read this, I think you might like this. But my mother gave me Watchmen. That's what a cool mother she is. I can actually bring that out and compare the two. I'll just take this out. It's a little flap here. You can use to grab the actual book. It's very nice, glossy and heavy. Just a beautiful, beautiful edition. Fantastic stuff here. Let's have a closer look at it. Fantastic. If you haven't read Watchmen already, pick it up. Buy it on Amazon. Go to your local library, or even your Hastings store probably has it. Most celebrated graphic novel of all time. There you go. There's a lot of bonus features about the actual graphic novel too, and they do praise it quite a lot. So, but it's just an absolutely incredible graphic novel, and this edition is probably the nicest edition I've ever seen to date. Have a look. There we go. Just incredible. The pages themselves are sort of somewhere between matte and glossy. But yeah, it's a very long, very heavy graphic novel, incredibly adult, full of subtext. There's so much going on in this stuff. But if you haven't read the original Watchmen, by all means, give it a look. Okay, here you go. This is the actual original hardcover. This one was bought in Sweden, but I think it matches the international versions almost exactly. So you can see size-wise they're pretty much exactly the same. This one actually has a slip cover that comes off. I think it might actually look identical underneath. No, it doesn't. It's got the watch. Interesting. Very, very interesting. But yeah, it's all, I mean, the content is all pretty much identical. This is just a cheaper version of the same book. This is printed on very, very simple paper, standard paper. And it's all in Swedish, obviously, since it was bought in Sweden. But she gave it to me. Thought I might be interested in it, and I was just overwhelmed. I thought it was incredible. I think I was actually too young. I may have been like 12 or 13 at the time, but I thought it was the most incredible gift a mother could give her son. So thanks, Mom, you rock. Okay, so just to compare the two a little bit for fun. There we go, there are the backs. Let's see what else we have in here. Ultraviolet code. Don't think I'll be using that, but whatever. I'll put it away. And then here's your digibook in the box itself. Let's right out. Or your, sorry, not digibook, digipack, of course. A digibook would have been how much. But this is the digipack for Watchmen, the collector's edition. Very cool stuff. Turn around. Who watches the Watchmen? There's your spine. Looks like that. And we'll open it up and have a look. Oh, very cool stuff here. This is your movie. This is the ultimate cut on Blu-ray. Very nice artwork. The comedian and Ozymandias. There are your special features, another Blu-ray disc. Very nice. There's the DVD of the theatrical cut. I guess this would be region 1 locked, perhaps. I can't see any markings on it, but I guess it is. And finally, the complete motion comic on Blu-ray as well. Alright, we're going to have a look at the actual digipack itself, just a second. Alright, here's the actual digipack. Very nice. There's a collection of artwork from both the graphic novel and the movies. Or the movie, of course. Turn it around too. Let's have a look at the other side. There we are. That's what it looks like all spread out for you. Awesome artwork on this thing. Alright, so that's everything included in the Watchmen Collector's Edition set. It's a fantastic box. If you haven't been able to pick it up on Amazon, I'd go for Hastings or possibly eBay, I guess. I'm so glad to have it. Very unfortunate about the box itself, but I will try to mend it as best as possible. Anyway, that was pretty much all my American loot. I picked up some albums too, but I think I'm going to be making a completely separate album video where I talk about my entire album collection, all the CDs I have and stuff. I'm also going to be taking a look at some NECA figures. I got quite a few NECA figures while I was in the States from some very, very kind friends, and I will be taking a look at all the NECA figures I own in one separate video. So stay tuned for that. I also have some awesome Blu-rays coming in over the upcoming months. It's actually going to be a couple of Blu-rays every month, so I'll try to make a couple of updates for you guys when they drop in. So yeah, that was all my American loot and the Watchmen Collector's Edition set. Take care, guys. See ya.